Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Soul Hackers 2. In the last episode we looked into more of the requests that we've been tasked with, looking deeper into the problems of the people and gaining some more knowledge about everything going on behind the scenes. On top of that, we did get something important done too, on top of that, since we started the beginning of the DLC as well, and met the character majorly involved with it, Nana, a freelance summoner like Saizo, although she's not a detective like Saizo, who's trying desperately to find her dad. Almost too desperately, since she literally almost died in front of us due to a major lack of awareness of how hungry she actually currently was. Thankfully, due to dealing with a seemingly corrupted version of a demon she had dealt with previously, and, well, made run away from the target that we actually saved, and got our request from basically kind of in the first place, well, we got the chance to meet her, and return her wallet. But, with Nana's presence now known to us, we'll keep an eye out for her as time goes on, and try and help her out as much as we possibly can, since now she's an integral part to our overall story, in some way, shape, or form. But, with a good majority of our main requests now done, I think it's probably time to continue our story just a bit more, so we can get full access to our safe house once again, since that would be important, and on top of that, maybe, just maybe, get access to being able to perform fusions, since now we know that's a thing, and, well, because of the fact that one of our rewards for one of the requests we did was the possibility of fusing a Fortuna now. So, with that being said, let's see what Fig's got for us, and hope it's going to be something huge on finding the next Covenant, and who they actually are, outside of the small and minute information we actually have on them at this current time, since I think it's going to be the one with Yatagarasu, based on, I don't think we're going to be going after the Phantom Society. I don't think it would be smart to just go after them right now. Go after the people we know that are kind of on our side would be the smarter option for sure. But, with that being said, we are now continuing our story. In maybe a small way, but it's still something. Because technically we did do some of the story in the last one, to be fair. But I was kind of planning on going to the Axis in today's episode, beforehand. But the thing is we're kind of needing to go back to the safe house for now.
How are you feeling, Ringo?
Oh, and the last seat was for Mimi, apparently. Okay, so all the seats are filled now. I don't know how Nana's gonna fit in here. But she's apparently a character for our team, I would think. Like, literally, the character model for the Steam page makes her look like she's literally a character. I don't know, like, by how much of an extent, but I don't know how she's gonna fit inside the safe house with all the seats being filled up. Wonder how that's gonna work. But let's have Fig say that one more time, just because I kind of thought of something while we were, doing all that.
How are you feeling, Ringo?
Feeling better, I think.
Fine so far. I can head out anytime. What's this lead you found?
Yeah, what did you find?
Ah, right. I found the potential location of the last Covenant's bearer. Mangetsu Kuzunoha.
Mangetsu Kuzunoha. Okay. We got a vision of him, too. Old scruffy guy. Got a beard. No mustache, but a big beard. And kinda longer hair. And from what we know, apparently, this guy should be a top-level member of Yatagarasu, from what we heard.
If my information's good, and I believe it is, someone fitting his description has been hiding out in the abandoned subway.
Abandoned subway, you say? Okay, cool. Good information. Hopefully he's still alive when we find him. Because every person we've met that's been connected to a Covenant, in some way, shape, or form, has been dead. So hopefully we find some kind of information on him actually being alive for once. out of everybody we've seen. Because everyone we've met has been dead. That's been tied to the story so far. Arrow, Melody, Saizo, and, well, hopefully not this guy too. But maybe it'll lead to him being a playable character if that is the case.
An unused subway system?
Honestly, I don't even know if we have all the main characters already, to be fair. This could be the whole cast, honestly.
Oh, I remember that mess.
Okay, so apparently someone at least knows about this place.
Do you remember 10 years ago there was a lot of talk about public works building fancy new subway lines? Earthquake-resistant architecture and all? Yeah, turns out that died in bureaucratic hell. Too much red tape to fund it. They ended up scrapping it midway and reinforcing the existing lines instead.
Interesting.
So, with all these fancy new subway tunnels unfinished and unused, the homeless communities moved in. Fat cats weren't too happy about that.
Okay, so the place that we're going to is going to be a homeless society. Okay, interesting. Wonder why he would be there, though.
Casualties of the unemployment crisis. One of the unfortunate downsides to the AI industry's world of tomorrow.
Huh. Kinda sounds like Aion's in a little bit of trouble with, people if that's the case.
Crazy to think a Kuzunoha got hit by that, though. You'd never expect to see one of them living on the streets. But I guess they're only human after all.
The way he said that, it sounds like a big family. Huh.
Who is this Kuzunoha guy anyway? You're talking like that name's got some weight to it.
Yeah, you definitely are saying it like that.
It does. The Kuzunoha family is a line of renowned devil summoners. They've been protecting this country from supernatural threats for generations.
Oh, so basically what you're saying is this guy's basically like, the reason why he's on the top is because he's one of the founders in a way, shape or form, because he's part of the family. Oh, okay. Well, not founder, but you know what I mean. Like, basically, he's got connections in the family. And by the fact if he does have a covenant, that's why, as well. Because that's the whole point of the covenant, is it gives you extra special powers. Also, something tied to evolution, too, it said something? Although I'm not really sure what that means, because it didn't really explain it. But interesting.
And Mangetsu Kuzunoha lives up to their legacy. He's an old man now, but a legend in his own right. So I hear, anyway.
Interesting.
You said he's on good terms with Yatagarasu?
Apparently so.
Yeah, most of the Kuzunohas have been. Historically, they've sided with Yatagarasu when it comes to national defense.
National defense, you say? So he's not exactly Yatagarasu. He's just tied to it. Got it.
Real champions of justice, huh?
Right. Justice.
Well, you are on the Phantom Society side anyway, so of course you think like that. Although they're chasing you down now, so I don't think thinking like them is a good idea anymore. But you might have your reasons. We still don't know yet. Ooh. No comment. +4. +4 for Arrow. Or Justice is subjective. We're pretty high on her already, so I don't think we need to do that one. So Saizo or Arrow here. So they're literal heroes. Or no comment. I'm gonna go with this one. Because it kind of sounds like that. I think, let me kind of see how it's said, in my opinion. Historically, sided with Yatagarasu when it comes to national defense. So they care about the normal person, basically. And they're usually on the side of good. Via historically. It does say historically, though, so some of them have been bad. But most of the time they're good. I would say, based on how it's said, maybe 95%? Maybe? Let's go with heroes. We do need to boost up Arrow, and it sounds like something I would pick out of this one, instead of just not saying anything. So they're literal heroes then.
They keep fighting to protect the world from behind the scenes, huh? So they're literal heroes.
And people don't know about it, so yeah, I guess that would be heroes, since nobody knows about it.
Yeah, we've always depended on them.
And Arrow definitely likes that, obviously, but cool.
Because the world's just that black and white, right? Justice and heroes. Someone let me know when it's time for the adults in the room to talk.
Yeah, because you're definitely the adult in the room.
Say that again.
Ooh, Arrow didn't like that. I wonder what's going on with them. They've been at each other's throats, like, the entire time. Well, they're forced to work together, but they're also willing to work together at the same time.
Ugh, you're like cats and dogs. Could you two please chill out for 1 second?
Huh.
So, what were we talking about again?
Yeah, what exactly? Yeah, indeed.
How Mangetsu Kuzunoha's got our last covenant.
That is indeed the case.
Mangetsu was actually involved in Yatagarasu's research into the Covenants.
Really? That's interesting. Well, that's good to know.
Really?
Yes, I'm not surprised you didn't know. I'm sure it was highly classified, even within Yatagarasu's ranks.
That would make sense, honestly.
So what was Mangetsu digging into?
That's a good question.
Anything and everything Covenant-related.
Probably trying to understand what exactly it is, maybe.
You're pretty well informed on your enemies.
It would make sense. She was basically, the lover of the leader. So it would make sense. Plus, she also said, she kind of alluded to her being like an assassin, in a way, too, in the last one. Or not the last one, but the previous episode before that. In her bar hangout meeting that we did for her very first one. It kind of alluded to her being maybe like an assassin in some way, shape, or form. It would also make sense with the fact that she uses Psi as weapons, since those can be used as silent weapons. So, that would make sense.
I'd hope so. I was part of the team led by Iron Mask when we raided Mangetsu's lab a year ago.
Really? Specifically Mangetsu's lab, too.
You raided his lab?
That's pretty impressive.
That's what I said. Iron Mask was after 2 Covenants there. Mangetsu held one, and his assistant had the other.
His assistant had the other. Really?
So Mangetsu was sitting on 2 Covenants in that lab.
Wonder who his assistant is. They definitely took him out then. So I'm guessing that's how Iron Mask got his. He wasn't born with it or anything. Or maybe that's how Milady got hers. That could be the possibility.
I imagine that's how they made such progress in their research, with 2 hosts on hand.
Probably.
No way to say for sure. Not anymore, anyway.
You gonna tell us the truth on what happened there, or are you gonna keep that silent too?
As for the raid itself, well, there's no telling if that was successful either. Iron Mask killed Mangetsu's aide and took his Covenant.
Okay, so that confirms that one. We still don't know how Milady got hers. Probably could have been taken from somebody, though.
After that, everything was chaos. Just when it seemed like the battle was about to turn, the whole facility went up in flames.
Probably Mangetsu trying to burn everything before Iron Mask can get anything else.
Mangetsu died, and we lost his Covenant. At least, that's what I thought.
Wait, what? You thought he died? That's weird. But that would be good, though, if the Covenant was actually lost and the 5th one can't be made. That's interesting. If he's dead, then why is there someone matching his description in the homeless community? That's weird.
Except now, it sounds like Mangetsu's been alive this whole time. Hiding out in the abandoned subway, huh?
Apparently so. Huh. But that's good. That's smart. And if Iron Mask didn't even know that, that's huge for him. Because he planned perfectly in an important role, too, just to keep it away from him, because Iron Mask didn't even know where he was.
Where'd you get all this info, Fig?
Yeah, where'd you get that, Fig? You were busy helping us drone, so I'm not sure how you did that.
Rumors.
Oh, rumors.
Seriously? That's all? I kinda figured you'd have a more, I don't know, high-tech approach here.
Yeah, I would agree to that one.
Well, first I tried accessing the subway surveillance network.
You tried hacking it. You could tell the truth.
But it appears the occupying homeless destroyed every camera in the place, so that proved useless.
That would make sense if Mangetsu really is down there. It would make sense for him to destroy all that stuff. Or have someone else destroy it.
Instead, I checked social media, private email servers, the Summoner Net, and other databases.
Okay, quite a lot of different things.
Those led me to certain conspiracy theories picked up and sensationalized by the tabloids. Strange incidents proposed to have supernatural origins. Okay,
obviously giving us connections to devil summoners, or summoners in general, since technically they're both, like I keep saying. Mythological creatures don't instantly equal, demons. But, okay. Interesting.
And several hits had one thing in common. They all noted that their respective incidents involved a one-armed old man.
One-armed old man, you say?
Sounds hard to miss.
Sounds like a good lead.
Yes. More so because he seems to be responsible for solving many of these supernatural problems. Single-handedly, too. So to speak.
Specifically mentioning single-hand. Because it literally has one hand. But okay.
I hypothesize that this man must at least be a devil summoner. Possibly one of staggering ability.
Hey, one more to the group, that would be helpful. I'll definitely have to say that one. If we can get a really strong member on our team like that sounds like a good idea. Or at least get him as an ally, at least.
Fits the profile. You think that's Mangetsu, then?
Possibly.
Yes. I mapped out the sightings of this one-armed veteran, and based on the data spread, he is most likely to be found in the abandoned subway lines.
Abandoned subway lines. Okay, noted, and we'll definitely check it out.
He certainly seems well-liked by the local homeless population. They apparently know him as Doc.
He's got a special name too, Doc. Okay, we'll look out for a Doc then.
Never doubted you for a second. Still, that subway complex is a pretty big place to search.
I would definitely have to agree there. Subway complexes are pretty huge, and they usually span the entirety of the underground of someplace. So, yeah, they can be massive.
By the time we actually found the guy, we'd be ready for an old folks' home ourselves.
Probably true.
It's true that we don't have a lot of time. Phantom's probably on the hunt for Mangetsu, too.
Yeah, maybe. It's possible.
I highly doubt your search would take decades, but I can narrow the range with some time to analyze further.
Okay, yeah, that would help.
I can rank my data points by priority and relevance, sort sightings by chronological order, and try remapping.
That would probably be a good thing to do.
Go, Fig! My partner, folks!
Thank you, Fig. You did pretty good there, then. But yeah, definitely look into it further then, please.
Guess we're on standby until then.
Definitely seems that way.
How about we head to Ropo Realm, then? We've got a couple more demons now, right?
Okay, looks like we're going somewhere new. Good. Maybe, possibly, somewhere we can use fusion? I would hope so. I would really like to do that, and by how he kind of said that, it makes me think that way, too. Hopefully that's the case. Please be that, because I would like to, narrow down our creatures right now, and maybe, just maybe, get some stronger ones. Because I don't know how fusion works in this game, and I would like to kind of see how it works, because Shin Megami has a way of doing it, and Persona has a way of doing it. Shin Megami's is a little harder, and obviously Persona's is a little easier. But, I guess we'll find out. It's basically, once I see it, I'll know for sure. Or it could be its own version of it, honestly, too, to be fair.
You're technically a summoner too, Ringo. Even if you're not exactly a normal one.
True.
I think it's about time you met Uncle Vic.
Uncle Vic, you say?
Uncle Vic, huh? Why? Who's he?
So we got Doc and Uncle Vic.
He's a hard guy to describe. Probably better if I just take you to see him. Want me to lead the way?
Yeah, you can lead us the way, Arrow. That sounds like a good idea.
Sure, if you're offering. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Off we go.
How are you?
Looks like Ringo's, Fig, I don't know why I said Ringo. Looks like Fig's got something to say.
I love it, Ringo. I was planning to give you this, once you're fully recovered.
Obtained a vitamin spaghetti. Thank you. is this human food?
What do you think?
The proposed meals are as part of our operation. It would seem a good meal can greatly enhance both one's performance and motivation.
Isn't it great?
Our anatomy is similar to humans, so it's safe to assume we'll reap the same benefits.
I get it.
Makes sense, makes sense.
So you want to try eating it?
Whatever do you mean?
At any rate, I will arrange it so that you can eat at the safe house whenever you like.
Roger.
Roger, they do say that you can't fight on an empty stomach. I'll keep it in mind. Okay, so now we can eat at the safe house now. That's probably what number 2 is in that wheel that we see every time we come here. But here it is, meals. By enjoying meals, you can gain various effects to help you in both combat and exploration. You can buy meals at certain shops and occasionally receive them as gifts from your allies. Okay. When you would like to have a meal you'd like to share, you can go to Safe House and dine with the team by selecting meal. Different meals grant different effects, but each one persists until you leave a dungeon. However, be aware that if you have a meal effect active, you cannot dine in again until it has faded. Also, even if certain teammates aren't present at the safe house when you sit down to eat, they'll gain the meal's effects as well. Okay, that's good. Interesting though, so some people might not be in the safe house. That's interesting. Okay. What do we have available? Meal preferences. Just looks like the one that we got. Ringo and her teammates all have their own food preferences. Eating meals they enjoy will amplify the food's effects, while meals they dislike will result in weaker effects. To get the most out of combat and exploration, learn your allies' tastes and choose your meals accordingly. After you try a meal for the first time, your teammates' opinion of it will become apparent, and their preferences will be documented. While selecting a meal, teammates with their icons darkened are away from the safe house and cannot attend, but they will still have the meal's effect applied to them. Okay. So Melody won't show up for this one, but everyone will get it. Okay. Allies' HP recovers as you explore a dungeon. Okay, so I have it until I go to a dungeon, basically. Okay, let's do it. Curious about it.
Thanks for the food.
Thanks. I always appreciate a good meal. Ugh. Oh, wait. First meal, experienced a meal. Another achievement for us to get. Ugh. That's definitely bitter. But I can tell it's food. It's, health food, I should say. So, Arrow doesn't like it, Ringo definitely doesn't like it based on her reaction.
It's so bitter. I can feel like the food is throwing me into a whole new dimension. I see. This taste indicates some ingredients are shared with traditional Chinese, herbal medicine.
Looks like a burger, but okay. Oh wait, no. Forgot he has a different voice. I don't know why I'm trying to do Arrows. Pretty sharp thing. Yeah, it's hard, but it's definitely gonna wake up my system. That's what my tongue is telling me anyways.
I'll take everyone's dishes.
I'll handle the dishes. All party members were fully refreshed and their abilities temporarily boosted from the meal. Cool. And then we're also healed. That's what I really wanted to do. So let's exit here. And let's head out to this new place, Robo Realm. I think that would be a good idea. And if it is a fusion place, I'd be really happy about it. A town secretly built by summoners. Home to Cirque du Gomadin. Demons are frequently traded here. Traded. Okay. Maybe still means fusion? Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully. I'm really hoping for it. Ooh. Kinda looks like a Cirque du Soleil. That's cool. Or like a circus, obviously. But that's cool. But it is a circus. It literally says Cirque, which means circus. But cool. Don't miss it. So it's a summoner circus. That's pretty cool. But Robo Realm. Grimacala over there on the right. Can't tell what the one on the left is, though. Might be a new one.
Whoa. This tent is huge.
Yeah, you could say that again. And also, Seiru, I think is what that dragon's name is on the right. You can see its head popping out from the corner there. Or not corner, but, you know, in the middle of the right side of the screen.
You want me to see a circus show or something?
Don't think that's the reason.
Well, something close to that anyway.
Close to that, you say?
What's that supposed to mean?
That is a good question.
You'll find out soon enough. Come on, let's head in.
Yeah, let's definitely head on in then. I'm curious too, honestly. This might add some more requests to us too, by the way. Robo Realm is an area that only the most elite summoners can access. It's the home of Victor's... Oh, so Uncle Vic, it means Victor. Victor's Cirque de Goa Maiden. Where demons can be fused. We found it. Good. This is what I want. This is exactly what I want.
Good.
Let's see what this guy has to say. Check it out. This is my partner, Dragon King Long. This guy is all about electricity. Not only can he reflect electric attacks, but he can also learn Mazio, which will zap all your enemies at once. You wait, Yadagaratsu won't stand a chance. No, you're part of the Phantom Society, so keep an eye out for blonde hair and black suit. Gotcha. Let's see here. Hey, this is your first time in Robo Realm. If you're heading to Go Maiden, be careful not to get on the Ringmaster's bad side. Makes sense, makes sense. I can't tell what that guy is. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. He looks new. I know this one, this Grimelkin, or Grimelka, or however you say it, and that one's usually called Seiru, but it's called King Long in this game. But let's definitely head into here.
Welcome to the Cirque du Gomaden.
I already like your aesthetic. I really like his aesthetic. Okay, I'm definitely looking forward to meeting you, for sure.
I am the owner and ringmaster of this grand circus. You may call me Victor.
Well, nice to meet you, Victor. Or Uncle Vic, as apparently we should be calling you.
Hey, good to see business is booming.
Yeah, it definitely looks that way, based on the background here.
I've got someone here you should meet, Victor. This is Ringo. She's basically a new devil summoner.
Kind of, but a little bit stronger than the ones you've seen before. I would think. Although we don't have, like, super strong ones, I would definitely say we could become one of the strongest, based on our powers. I like your laugh.
I see. So you are one of the minds beyond mankind. Most intriguing indeed.
Wait, do you know what she is?
You want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, elaborate, please.
No, not now at least.
Yeah, he definitely knows what Aion is, I think. Or at least in some way, shape, or form. Although people shouldn't know that, but I guess you could say creatures, mythology, or demons would know about that somehow, shape, or way, because it seems like Aion's somewhat holy in some way, like angelistic. So obviously, I guess creatures like that would maybe be able to sense it in some way, but not like know for sure. That's kind of what it gives off, somewhat. And obviously, if he's dealing with them and, like, you know, trading them, he would learn more and more about it, because he'd be one of the, you know, more likely people to see multiple different versions of different creatures over his time, obviously, more than the average person. So that would make sense, I guess, if that is the case.
Relax, Ringo. Victor's definitely an eccentric, but you can trust him.
Well, I was gonna trust him anyways, but thank you for reassurance.
Eccentric barely covers it. So, what are we here for again?
Yeah, what are we here for again, indeed?
This circus is where we can fuse our demons.
It said trade, but apparently fuse. Okay.
Oh, this is just a demon thing. So, no elephants on unicycles, no clowns, no hoops of fire. That's a shame.
Well, technically some of them are, you know, look like clowns and maybe a unicycle, and definitely there is an elephant one.
You come seeking petty clownery. No, Summoner. We have a show far greater to offer you.
Far greater to offer, you say? I'm kind of interested. Definitely interested, but Go on.
The fusion of two demons is the grandest circus nature could conceive. There is no greater spectacle than the moment of demonic life reborn. Come one, come all, to the greatest show on Earth! Demons fused before your very eyes!
Interesting.
Since we're here, we might as well see what we can do. Fusing will seriously boost our combat potential.
Does it cost money to fuse, or do you just fuse them?
Okay, Victor. Hope you put on a good show for us.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about this too. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ringo.
Oh, it's so perfectly okay, Fig. What's going on?
I believe I've identified the approximate location of Mangetsu Kuzunoha. Or at least the one-armed man we believe to be him.
Okay, that's good to hear. So we're already on preparation on trying to find where he is, then.
You're bound for the central derelict subway line. I believe you'll find him hiding there.
So it looks like our safe house isn't going to be blocked from us. That's good to hear.
That saved us a ton of wandering around. Thanks, Fig.
Thanks, Fig, indeed.
Now we can actually start looking for Mangetsu.
That is indeed true.
Once we've taken care of the demon fusion, let's head out.
Yeah, let's definitely. Okay, let's take a look then. Well now, it appears you vanquished a unique demon indeed. In defeating those rare and magnificent demons, you will also win the privilege of creating them here. Remember it well. Oh, I can get Take Minakata here, apparently, because I beat him. Okay, so gate creatures, or, gate guardians as they called them, appear here too, for fusions after you beat them. Okay, cool. So we can make a Take Minakata from the Kenshin version of the realms.
Grace our stage.
Okay, let's see here. And then it said a couple new things. I was more curious on the thing on the recommended. I know the one in the middle. It's not in any of the ones that we played on the channel, but that one is in Strange Journey, Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. And it's the only Shin Megami that I've played, physically. I also have 3 and 5, but I want to play those for you guys, and I've been waiting to do those. But I have no clue what that one on the bottom right is, with the green hair. Let's fuse. What's special
Today,
fusion?
A new demon may join our cast.
Minakata is something we've never seen. Got Tyrants, Hero, Cyber, Fury, Herald, Megami, something, that's an interesting name. And then Fairies. Okay. Normal
now,
fusion.
Make your
Let's
choice.
search, actually.
Which strikes your fancy?
Oh, just ones we've never gotten. You can look for specific races, too. That's interesting. Deity, Bile, Dragons, or actually that would be more like Wyvern-like, and then Dragon. Avian, Fallen, probably Zombies. I like how they have them classed as different types, too, in Shin Megami. I always like that. Because this is definitely the Shin Megami way of doing it. That's cool. And then Femme, obviously female-like. Okay, cool. Let's do a normal one, though.
Make your choice.
Okay, we got a bunch of them we can mess with. Just can't mess with the Bicorn yet. If we were to, what would we be able to get our hands on? Zen, Nozuchi. We've seen Neko Shogun before. Oh, the green one's a mermaid, apparently. We've seen Mikami. That was in Persona 4. Technically Persona 5 as well. In the 3rd chapter, I believe, was where you can get one. We've seen Angel before in Persona 5 and 4. I think in 3 too. I think we've seen Nozuchi before too. And then obviously Sandman we've definitely seen. We used it for a decent amount of Tactica. Feng Hong though. Which one's this? Oh, that's Phoenix. Okay, it's got a different name though. Okay. But what's this one? This one's new.
Magnificent.
Interesting. You kind of look like a seahorse with wings. That's cool looking. And then the mermaid we'd never seen before either. Looks more like a siren than it does a mermaid. Interesting. Okay. Let's kind of look around. Kopatengu we've definitely seen. This is new. What are you?
Magnificent.
Oh no, we've seen you before. You're in the DLC for Persona 5. I remember him. Or at least he looks like it. The Inugami, we've seen Koro before. So far a bunch of ones we've seen. Anything else new? Kind of looking around just to see. What's
What
this?
use could this be?
Melon Jack Frost. What? He's a wind elemental. He also heals from ice. And he can't be affected by wind. That's actually pretty good. I like that. And the Mad Gasser we can get as a creature now too. The one that we fought for what was it? The Phantom of the Miasma quest. That's cool. Anything else that I see? And I can show you this guy because I don't think you guys have gotten to see him yet. But he's pretty cool. He's in Strange Journey, so I know about him. But so far, didn't mean to back out completely. I think we were at Dormarth. Nothing in there. Poltergeist, anything in there? Nothing that I see. Anything in this one? Oh, here we go. Here's another new one. It's like a little crow. He's cute. I like him. I want him. How do I get him? Level 14. Aw. Man, I wish I was level 14 right now. I like him already. He's fallen, apparently. Oh, he's got life drain. Almighty damage. That's good. For sure hits him. Tarunda, not bad, not bad. Rebounds wind attacks, apparently. That's cool. Anything else that we see in here for stuff we haven't seen? Don't see anything. Okay, well, with that being the case, we should probably fuse something. What do I recommend? It recommends our Pixie and our Poltergeist into the Mermaid, apparently.
Make your choice.
We can do that, I think. Yeah, let's go for it. We can make that. What was the other one that can make one, by the way? It was Gremlin, right? No. Oh, there's regular Jack Frost, actually, I just realized. So we have the regular Jack Frost there, too, if we wanted to get that instead. Okay, but who was it? It was you for the mermaid, wasn't it? And also the bicorn, technically, too.
Magnificent.
What skills would we maybe bring into that, though? Poisma Agi, that could be good. There's a lot of good stuff in there if we were to do them instead. But Zio and Bufu is also good too, to be fair. And it also has that already in there, so it might be better to just do that. Looks more like a fire creature due to the fire, though. But it's also resistant to quite a bit too. It's just weak to physical attack. Not too bad. Okay. Let's do these ones. Okay, we can choose. Let's see here. What would I like to keep? We don't need... Oh, well, we definitely want to keep Bina, for what it's giving. Null Sleep. Don't know how bad Sleep is, so I'm gonna hold off on that one. It's not weak to Gunfire, so I don't think we need it. Let's bring Bufu. Sukunda could be good, but I don't think we'll need it. Let's bring Zio, so we can have a decent variety here. And maybe, honestly, based on what I can see here, either Dia or Needle Shot would be good. Or we could just go straight up, just adding healing in. Probably a better one, honestly. But, more than likely this is going to go on to Ringo, due to it having electric attacks and her having an affinity to electrical. So we're going to go Needle Shot instead.
Are you prepared?
I think that's a better idea. Just for now. But let's break them down and make our very first fusion. See a couple I've seen before in the background there. Okay. Oh, a profane performance performed a normal fusion. Nice little achievement. You actually needed me to work. I was gonna just chill this weekend.
I'll do what I can.
I'm she's from the femme realms of things. I'm a mermaid, and I'll call you Rin. I'll totally do my best and stuff. Not the first thing calling us Rin. But cool, we have a mermaid now. What can we make with her? There's Bugs, we know that one. We know King Long, since that's usually Sarayu, which is usually electric in nature. Rebounds electricity, by the way. And then obviously we know Bugs as well. It's cool to see him as well. Nothing else in there, though, for, like, new stuff. Let's see here. What else could we possibly want? I kind of like the idea of this melon frost, but I don't want to get rid of the hair of Inaba, though. I know I'd like to keep the bunny if I can, but I'm going to have to upgrade him. What else do we have options for? Oh, wow, Inagami is 21. Jeez. Okay. What do you make, actually? Zio. Interesting. And then what are we fusing into making it? Zan... Augie. Could be good. Might be a good idea. Other than that, what else do we have options for? I think the idea of making Melon Frost might be a good idea.
Magnificent.
Neko Shogun normally in Persona has a lot of stuff good stuff to bring to be fair. Can't get the Mad Gasser yet. Can't actually fuse the Gremlin at all right now, actually, to be fair. So Gremlin's off the table. How many do we have, though, that can change into other things? Not a lot, but a decent amount. Maybe we can go that one. Let's see here. We got Zio for that one, and Augie and Poisma. That's quite a lot. I think that might be a good one, then. Actually, it already has Zio, actually.
What use could this demon be?
Patra doesn't really give us any information on that one. But it might be good to have that Melon one. I don't see why not at the same time. So let's see here. This one was wind and fire, right? Yeah, this would probably be the best one for this one, then. Also, sorry if he's repeating himself.
What skills shall they inherit?
Okay, so he's coming with Zio. Let's see here. Doesn't need dodge electricity. I would definitely say Zan would be good to keep. Oh, we're losing fire, though. It could be fine. Let's see here. Definitely those two to keep coverage up. Furry could be good. All allies attack would be nice. Loudress is always good as well. Let's do Tarakaja. And I guess because of the fact of how that's kind of going, let's go Needle Shot. Seems like a good idea.
Are you prepared for this?
We'll do that. And then I'll skip it since it seems like it always leads to the same thing. Oh, ooh, you're a cute one, aren't you? Never figured you'd need help from an old coot like me. I'm a Koro Poker, the Jirai class. Might be a little rusty, but I'll show you. I still got it. Okay, cool, we got another creature. Might as well do this since it actually does lead to stuff.
What use could
maybe
this
you? I'm not really sure. You're giving wind, though. Not a lot of other options, though. If I were to do the Jirai, I can get Zunshu, Shi. There's a lemon frost, what? He comes in lemon flavor, apparently. So you got melon flavor and lemon flavor. He's got Mazio. Ooh. I like that. I really like that. Too bad I can't get him. But, let's do these two together. I'm gonna say it's probably a good idea, just in case. Just to see what he has, because he might have something. Let's go Zan, we'll keep it. Get Dia for healing. Dodge Fire would actually be good on that one. Yeah, Eat Whole. That's a healing ability. Probably a good idea. Dodge Physical could be good, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's go Eat Whole instead.
Are you prepared
just to have that coverage for physical damage if it goes on to somebody else. Not too bad. Skip it on through. And get ourselves a melon frost. Melon flavored. And our first version of a Jack Frost in this game, too. Because we've seen one, but we've never actually had one. Hee-ho-ho. It's time for my long-awaited reveal. Ho? His name's Melon Frost. I'm super strong element. So he's an element type. Nice to meet you, Ho. Nice to meet you too, buddy. And then anything new that we could see from there. Kind of curious. Nothing yet. Sandman, nope, nothing there. Here it is, we got a Len inside. We've seen this before. Got Bufala apparently, level 22 though. No chance of getting that yet. But it looks like that is all the ones we can see for stuff that we can see. Not too bad. It says it recommends Bicorn and Mermaid. Nah. Not yet. Also, did it register the ones that we had? Oh. Wait a minute.
Witness the vestiges of life.
Oh, we can see a couple of them. That's cool. I'm not going to look through that. But, okay, it reset the levels of everything. Well, that would have been good to know. Wait, what? Ooh. That's cool. How do I get my hands on that? Wait, oh, I can already summon? Oh, wait a minute. It might be a DLC one. Yeah, some of these are cost of 0. I'm gonna not summon those. But that's cool. When we hit level 16, we'll definitely pull this out. I think this is definitely a special DLC one. What's these? Kind of curious. I know what Mara is, so we'll kind of skip over him for now. But for the other ones, I would like to see. Interesting. We know you. Oh. Wait, that's the one that we can, oh, is it a Soul Hackers character, that character? That's possible, like, for the original one. That would make sense why the costume's like that for one of the costumes. We've seen you. I definitely seen Mara before. Then obviously we have this one. Interesting character. But, interesting. Very, very interesting. Also, one of the things we needed was from this guy, too. For, like, items. So we're going to be fighting one of these soon. Cool. Very cool, actually. Okay. I'll take that, and I think we'll be good with that. Let's definitely get out of here, though. You can now navigate to the central line from the city map. And new requests from Club Cretaceous as well. Okay. Well, let's definitely head on out of here, then. And let's go see what's going on in Club Cretaceous real quick. Just to see kind of like what's going on in there. Maybe get a request that we can do to tide us over for today as well. Since we kinda should go and, you know, do something. Can't really go to the subway line. I don't think we have enough time for that. But what do we have here? Just kind of curious.
Were you aware of this?
Money makes the world go round. Have you been to the stall known as Yang Yang Palace? Your client this time is its owner, Lena. She's asking for some help running the stall, but you should know Lena is a very particular woman. It remains to be seen whether you can appease her. Okay, revival beat +2. I'll take those. But don't worry, I'm sure you won't have any problems.
I humbly ask
now head to Yang Yang Palace in Monsei Realm.
Listen
Gunsmith. This request comes from the owner of Cobsmith's stall in Monsei Realm, Tara. She seems she is in need of a few skilled fighters in order to create new upgrades. Her skill is nearly invaluable to summoners. Helping her would surely help you as well. We should definitely do that, but level 14, so we need to wait on that one. But it doesn't say we can't go and at least grab it. But ideal level recommends 14.
I humbly ask this of you.
You can find her at, well, you already know, don't you? Visit her for details. Mark the Invisible World.
This is rare.
That request comes from Victor, owner and ringmaster of Gomadan. Since times long past, Victor has always been a man of science devoted to demons and secrets of their existence. Many aspects of modern-day summoning are based upon his research, even the comp itself. You might even say that it's not for his efforts, summoners as we knew them would not exist.
What do you think?
He's requesting assistance with an experiment. So what will it be? Are you prepared to defy the principles of life itself? 50,000 yen. And compendium summoning costs cut by 50% for resummoning creatures that we've seen before. That could be good. 17 though, that's quite high. Kinda early to give me this quest, but okay.
I humbly ask this of you.
So be it. Make your way to Cirque de Gourmedon, and hear the rest from him. And then academics wanted. This request is somewhat different from our usual jobs. Our client is a summoner. He's requesting help from someone very knowledgeable on the subject of creatures. You've encountered a great many of creatures yourself. I imagine you've learned quite a bit by now. Perhaps you can provide what he's looking for. Level 14, 6,000 yen. So maybe we're supposed to be level 14 by now.
I humbly ask this of you.
Thank you. The client is waiting for you at Robo Realm.
Do you have any other business?
Okay.
Remember your
Noted.
duties as a summoner.
Because of that, though, you can now purchase meals at vending machines, the local convenience store, the ramen stall, and the pizza shop Della Mancha. Okay, cool. Does that do anything? New items in stock? Okay, just buying stuff. These are restaurants and vending machines in the city. You can buy meals here. These can be taken to the safe house and shared with the team. Got it. We don't have one of these. We can buy it just to have it, just so we can get the dialogue for it. What about this one?
This is an automated shopping system.
We've done this one, right? No, this is different, actually. 1,000 we could spend on it. Just to buy one. Just to have it. Just so we have a surplus. We'll look at all the shops here real quick, just to see if there's any more meals we can grab while we're out here. Looks like the Breaking Mart is one of them. Vitamin Spaghetti. Just have a couple of these for dungeons and just randomly to get a dialogue from it. Negotiatale. Sure.
Thank you very much.
Makes negotiation easier, lowering the rank of the creature's demands. Okay, good. And apparently there's something new at Della Mancha, which is probably the meals. Yep, there's a meal in here. Let's grab it.
Will this do take the bus?
Increases intelligence. The higher the original intelligence, the greater the increase. Is it only while it's active? That's interesting. Cool. Now that we're done there, let's head over to the what do you call it? The where's that place called? The Compsmith. Let's go see what that mission is real quick. Get an idea of what's going on, and maybe prepare for that. Because I think we might be able to at least do that today. So, apparently a new tip. Mystique Infinity. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Apparently we can increase it. Mystiques that are obtained by a powerful creature sometimes cannot be equipped as is. By upgrading the comp and increasing the Mystique affinity, the capacity of Mystiques that can be equipped will increase. Oh, we can have more than one? However, all comps have their own strengths and weaknesses, each have some affinities that will be easier to upgrade, and some affinities that cannot be upgraded at all. Choose wisely. Okay. Unlock commander skills, we know about that. Actually, wait, this is different. Ringo's comp Adi Kathera can have special upgrades called commander skills, we know about that. Looks like basically what we already know. Got it. Well, let's turn to her real quick. So you guys took the request. Nice. You definitely seem reliable. I can tell you know your stuff from your comp. This request shouldn't be of any trouble for you. Alright, then first, I'll need to see your comp. You handed over your comp.
Okay, this goes here.
Just do this here, and... Here you go. You got your comp back. I didn't mess around with its functionality or anything. I just installed a memory chip. So here's the deal. As you know, you can customize your comp in all kinds of ways. Throw a genius like me into the mix, and your options increase 100 times that. Okay, interesting. Still, no matter how good I am, I can't come up with the ideas from nothing. I need data, lots of it.
Not a bad deal,
Therefore,
right?
I'd like you to run off and collect a little data. Gathering here and there, you'll be able to rough up your enemies in all sorts of new ways. Sweet deal, right? Now down to business.
I'd like you to go and defeat 3 creatures, known as King Long.
Got
okay, we could do that. We know what he looks like, too. And remember, you gotta torch the bastards. You need fiery kills here. Use any other attacks and end them, and the data will be borderline useless.
Well,
so
luck.
fire only. Got it. Their location. You guys should know more about that than I do. Anyways, appreciate the assist. I don't know where they are. Okay, that's not good. We don't know where those are. Let's see. Doesn't show us the ones that we saw on the summoning thingy. Okay, so we'll just have to find it then, so I don't think we can do that one then. Does it say? Okay, yeah, we'll just have to figure it out. It's gotta be in one of the ones, for the Matrix, the Soul Matrix then, that we haven't been in yet. So instead of that, let's play it safe, and let's actually just go to Bar Hydron then. Since we do know we have something at least there that we can do. Since we have a conversation with our group here. Oh, we can buy stuff here too.
Welcome.
Okay, let's get
What'll it
takeout
be
then. Buy
Do I have
2
that
of
right?
these, just so we have them. Hedonist and training. Bought items at all shops, including in vending machines.
Do I have
Okay,
that
so we've
right?
been to every shop then.
Thanks.
Cool. So we have all the food for now.
Have a
There
nice
might be
night.
different ones though. But cool.
Welcome.
So, drink with allies, and apparently it was for Milady. I thought it was for everybody, but apparently it was for the Mad Gasser mission for the Phantom of the Miasma, specifically. Apparently
Milady.
triggered Milady here. Hey, remember that demon from the other day? Who was big on poisons and stuff? Back at the shopping district, or the shipping district.
Yes.
Right. Some sort of ghost. The Phantom of the Asthma. Of the Asthma? That was Phantom of Miasma.
Oh.
If you say so. I typically don't bother remembering the names of my targets. So what about him? Well, I thought we could take a cue from him. Use some more dirty tricks like that in our own tactics, you know? I mean, you seem like the type of lady who knows her poisons, so I figured you might have a couple tips for me.
Hey.
I seem like I know poisons. How exactly am I supposed to take that? What? You don't like them? They're a useful tool. Certainly came in handy for my assassination jobs.
Yeah.
So we got confirmed on that one. We didn't know for sure on that, but now we know for sure. Knew it. She didn't like the sound of that. So teach me your toxic ways. I want to know all about poison so we've got more options to battle. I refuse. Why? If you shared your knowledge with the team, we'd all get an edge in combat, right? Firstly, poisons are one of my specialties. Revealing my methods to everyone would make it far harder if I ever have to use them against you. Fair, but I hope you wouldn't use it on us. You do realize we're on the same team, plus I don't think you could beat Ringo.
No.
For now, it's an alliance of convenience, and nothing more. Yeah, sure.
Plus.
One more thing, poisons are not an easy medium, especially for amateurs. A single mistake handling the wrong toxin could cost you your life. Every step of the process is as crucial as it is dangerous. Not just using them in battle, but mixing the reagents, methods of transport. It's not a skill you can just acquire casually. I'm certainly not a good enough teacher to guarantee your safety. Okay.
What?
Something funny. It sounds like you're basically just worried about us. You don't want us putting ourselves in danger.
Hey.
Excuse me. What could have possibly given you that idea? I was only... Yeah, sure. Say what you want, but I think we really are important to you. Deep down, Melody. Don't worry, I get it. +2 for her, by the way, she liked that. I get it, you're all bashful about it because you don't want to ruin your image. It's honestly pretty cute. Fine, I take it back.
I'll be more than happy to give you a lesson.
Care for a taste?
If you want to learn about my poison so badly, then by all means, let's give you a taste. Please don't. Because if we do die, we actually do die. You know what? I'll pass. Yeah, same. But +2 for her. Also, Ringo has a golden thing now, so I think we can actually, by all the soul level points we got, we can actually upgrade Ringo again, which is cool. I'll definitely take that here in the near future. But because we did that, do want to definitely go back to the compsmith, because I actually remembered we got a totem spirit. So let's actually go back to the comp and go upgrade our commander skill that we can actually go grab. So let's see here. It was conversion. Ooh, we can actually get attack +4 too. Anything else we can get? Nobody else. Okay. Definitely grab conversion though. Thanks. I'd like to be able to change my creatures at will, because that would be helpful. I'm gonna put attack +4. Decreases MP cost for physical skills. Don't think we have many of those right now. Let's get the attack +4 for now. I think that would be a good idea. Increases comp's attack by 4, physical skill damage and bonus attack damage increased as well.
Thanks.
Okay, not too bad. We'll take that. So that increases us by 4. And then also get the physical skill thing as well. Since we do have a way of doing physical skills via, like, actually attacking normally. So, it's at least something. So we got 5 things for Ringo right now. 2 for Arrow, 2 for Melody, and 1 for Saizo. Sadly, only 1. But we'll get things as time goes on, obviously. Not too bad.
Need anything else? I better see you.
Not too bad at all. And while we're out and about, apparently it says there's something new there, but there isn't. Weird. Let's head back in here. Actually, maybe something did open up. Maybe because we bought the things? Anything? No, okay. Weird.
Need anything else?
Usually that symbol means that you can get new things. Or at least that's what I've taken it as. Okay, not bad. But I do want to go back to the Axis real quick. Because now we know we can upgrade Ringo again. So let's go do that real quick while we're here. So entrance into here. Oh, it says what Flama is. A messenger of sorts whose roles interpret and communication Aion will to Ringo and Fig, the splinters of Aion, something something. I didn't get the rest of that. Okay. Wish I got to read that. My loading screens are a little too fast. I do have like 180 frames in this game at any given moment. Like right now it's like 176 right now, so those are going to go by quickly. But let's see here. What can we get?
New function unlocked.
Okay, let's see. So we get Luck Hack for 3. This gives us electricity stack, but it also gives us into this. I want electricity stack though, because Terra or Tatera told us that this would actually be good for us having stacks like this for the current comp commander skill that we have. So I'm definitely going to say this. When striking a weakness to electricity, 1 extra demon joins the stack. So we might be able to get like to a 5 stack with that. So I definitely say grab it. So there we go. Electricity stack now acquired. So Ringo, do you actually run on electricity since you're, a robot?
Oh, totally. With a tall glass of oil and a hot bowl full of batteries. I'm not a robot, you blockhead. How many times do I have to say it?
Sorry.
Sorry. I'll try and watch what I say. People do tell me I could be a bit insensitive.
Too late. I'm suing you for robotic harassment. But, now that I really think about it, I don't really know how my body's made, what my body's made out of.
Is that so?
Fair enough. Wait, you don't?
What do you desire, Ringo?
His reaction to that. Any new, things in here? Nope, just the ones that we need to grab. Okay. Obviously we'll grab the ones for each one when we do them, because we're going to start on those in the next episode, for sure. I don't know if we'll start on Saizo or Melody first. Melody has a lot more points, so maybe Melody would be a good idea.
What do you desire?
But we're going to do them back to back, is the plan.
In the name of evolution.
So, with that being said, you know what? We could quickly check for progression. Let's see. Doesn't say no more gates will open up just yet, so
See ya.
Arrow's done for now. And then, obviously, Saizo and Melody are just to begin. So, with that being said, that's actually where we're going to end off today's episode. A little bit quicker one today, actually, surprisingly, with how things have been going. Since usually we get caught up in a mission or something by the time we get to the end of the episode, or near the normal end to an episode. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching. It's been a blast hanging out with you. In the next one, we will be preparing for the Soul Matrix once again. Probably going Melody, probably going Saizo. I'm thinking Melody. I'm more siding towards Melody just because of her having more points. So probably her. But it could end up being Saizo. Might be him because we might be getting more upgrade materials for Saizo by doing Saizos. But we'll find out soon. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful-ish day. Keep being spooky, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.